Hello everybody, this is Michelle, the Fear Girl, and welcome to another episode of WTF Are We So Afraid Of? Today, I'm going to talk about a very sensitive topic, something that runs deep in my veins. Last week, I visited Auschwitz during the Holocaust Remembrance Day to participate in the March of the Living along with 10,000 other people. Auschwitz is a concentration camp in Poland where over 1 million Jews were killed by the Nazis. If you've seen my TEDx talk, you know that the Holocaust is where the root of my fears originated, years before I was born. In 1942, my grandparents, along with their entire family, were sent to labor camps. They were kicked out from the comfort of their homes because of one thing: being Jewish. My grandparents spent 3 years on hard labor, living under inhumane conditions, separated from each other and watching their loved ones suffer and die.
A world of contradictions, all laid upon the floor, as I feel your heart beat. Slow down, slow down.
In 1947, they embarked on a ship to Venezuela, where my mom and my other uncle were born. So how can my grandparents ever trust in humanity again after what they saw and experienced? They had legit fears, so they made them part of their parenting, raising my mom with lots of fears, the same way that she raised me. Up until last year, I used to wonder, how can I ever raise courageous kids when all I know is fear? This being one of the biggest reasons why I started my project 100 Days Without Fear. I faced over 100 fears already, but facing Auschwitz had to be one of the most challenging ones. After seeing firsthand what my family went through, along with 6 other million Jews, I promised myself 3 things. First, I will do my best to stop complaining about the most stupid things in life, because it is not worth it, and it is even disrespectful to my ancestors who struggle with starvation, public humiliation, unbearable weather, and terror, to name a few. 2. I will not settle or feel pity for myself. We're owners of our circumstances. If we don't like what we have, we change our strategy. Because we can. Because we have choices. We're free to choose who we're with, what we do on our day-to-day, and where we live. My grandparents didn't have that right. They couldn't change their circumstances, but I can. And I will make every day count in memory of my family. And finally, I will not teach my kids fear. I will not show them fear, nor be okay with silly and unreasonable fears. This way, I will attempt to break my family's fear chain and change my kids' destinies by teaching them courage and how to live fully. If being fearful is what the Nazis wanted, I will give them the exact opposite. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know in the comments below if you know where the root of your fears come from. I want to give special thanks to Telemundo, who allowed me to come face to face with a fear that I once said I was never going to do. And now, it changed the way I will live my life.
I wish that I wouldn't have to be here and talk to you about the Holocaust and tell you that the Holocaust never happened. But did happen, and have to tell you about the atrocity and the murder that were committed on our family and the 6 million Jews. We have no right to forgive. Only the dead can forgive. We must not allow to be killed again.